There you go again.
That
You
was your
just do
response.
the same thing every hearing.
That was your response. And
So-
this wasn't the only time. So your desire to take
You're
down
absolutely
people.
incorrect. As usual, Senator, you are
No.
incorrect almost everything you
Well,
said.
no, you deny, but the emails can tell the truth of this.
Clearly fireworks today. The nation's top health officials testifying before the Senate in Capitol Hill about the federal government's response to the Omicron variant.
Tarek Miner joins us now after watching today's hearing, which at times was tense and personal. Tarek?
It certainly was. You know, this hearing comes at a critical time as the United States surpasses its record for coronavirus hospitalizations. Now, the purpose of the Senate hearing was to really wrap their arms around all the issues. Instead, there was a lot of finger pointing, a lot of allegations, and insults.
The facts about the value of vaccines and booster are crystal clear. But the way this administration rolled out boosters was a disaster.
The Biden administration under fire from senators over its response to the Omicron variant. The ranking member of the Senate Committee on Health, Richard Burr, criticizing a lack of testing options for Americans when they needed it the most.
Over the holidays, when Americans were instructed to do the responsible thing and get tests before they see loved ones, there were no tests on the shelves or online, and hours-long lines were the norm at testing sites across the country.
Burr and other senators said the CDC's latest quarantine and isolation guidance was confusing for the average American. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky defended the Biden administration's work, calling it a major accomplishment that schools remained open during the height of the Delta surge.
Schools should be the first places to open and the last places to close. We had a Delta surge in the fall, and 99% of our schools were safely opened. And one of the things that's majorly different between September of 2021 and today is we have pediatric vaccinations. We have vaccines that are available for every child over the age of 5.
Walensky says the Biden administration has developed new testing programs in schools, including one called Test to Stay, where students who are exposed to someone with COVID don't have to stay home in quarantine, but instead test every other day.
What that has demonstrated is hundreds of thousands of person days of children in school rather than at home.
Kentucky Senator Rand Paul took aim at Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Do you think it's a great success what's happened so far? Do you think
You-
the
you have
lockdowns
said-
were good for our kids? Do you think we slowed down the death rate? More people have died now under President Biden than did under President Trump. You are the one responsible. You are the architect. You are the lead architect.
Senator Paul accused Dr. Fauci of trying to discredit scientists who do not trust his findings. Fauci fired back, saying Rand Paul's personal attacks are only for his own political gain.
What happens when he gets out and accuses me of things that are completely untrue is that all of a sudden that kindles the crazies out there, and I have threats upon my life, harassment of my family and my children with obscene phone calls because people are lying about me.
Dr. Fauci later pulled out a screenshot of Rand Paul's website, which says, "Fire Dr. Fauci," and at the same time asked readers to make a donation to Rand Paul's campaign. Fauci accuses Paul of fueling extremism, pointing also to a man who was arrested on his way to Washington, D.C. with an AR-15, and he told police he intended on killing Dr. Fauci. Kent?